All right, guys, I am off to FedEx, and there's only one reason I could be going to FedEx. Actually, there's two reasons I could be going to FedEx. I could just be shipping a snake, but I'm not. Behold the empty seat next to me. I'm going to pick up a snake. And if you guys watched our last video, and you know that we just got those absolutely gorgeous het Ultramel females in, maybe you can have a shrewd guess what I am going to get today. Very, 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 very excited about this animal. He's going to just... yeah, I don't want to spoil it until I'm unboxing him, but incredibly excited about this animal, guys. I haven't been this excited to pick up an animal in a while. So, anyway, I don't know how many of you meticulously follow our vlog, but we have had an interesting relationship with the Ultramel project. We picked up our first Ultramel from Garrick DeMeyer like 5 years ago, right? And we wanted to do all this stuff with it, but we couldn't produce visuals for the longest time. We had a big het Ultramel female, great girl, laid great eggs, tons of eggs each year, and we just had one year a disaster struck and we lost pretty much the whole clutch. The next year we had the most horrifyingly bad odds ever and didn't get the visuals we needed. We got one visual and it was a male. So we've just gotten behind on where we wanted to be with our Ultramel project. We did get a beautiful clutch from a pied female. So we have, you know, almost 2-year-old double het Ultramel pieds raising up, which is absolutely spectacular. Can't complain about that in the slightest. But we did not produce visual female holdback Ultramels until last year. And funny enough, we decided to keep twins. Beautiful little snakes, twin female Ultramels in honor of our beautiful little twin girls that we have. But they're very, very tiny for their age, right? They came out as like 20-gram hatchlings, so they're behind the curve as far as getting big and bulky and ready to breed, right? And they're still tiny. They eat great, but they're so small that we actually have to still feed them very, very, very small mice. That's all they can eat. They can't even eat pinky rats yet. And we've noticed this with other twins before. Totally healthy, totally safe, great snake, but it takes them a long time to hit their growth curve. Anyways, long story short, we're like 4 years behind where we thought we would be with Ultramels. We thought we would have big, ready to breed females by now, and we have little 200-gram baby females. That's it. So we finally said, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and buy into some Ultramel stuff, because producing them ourselves has taken a long, long time, and it's one of the main focuses that we want to breed. And so you saw the females yesterday, the red stripe het Ultramel and the black pastel lesser het Ultramel. We are so excited about them. We'll have to raise them up though, right? So we also decided to pick up a combo male who will be able to probably breed next season. We still have our holdbacks. We also ended up, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, picking up. We sold one of the females that we had intended to hold back, just another, not one of the twins, but another visual Ultramel female, and we bought a pastel Ultramel. So we will now have this male combo that you're going to see shortly. A couple of regular visual Ultramels, a pastel visual Ultramel, the red stripe het Ultramel, and the black pastel lesser het Ultramel. So we're gonna go from not much to an awesome little Ultramel group in one fell swoop. So we are so excited. I will show you the box here in a second, and then we will show you the unboxing. And I hope you like him as much as we do. I'm very curious to see him in person. The pictures were exquisite. Very, very good pictures. So I'm thinking that in person he'll be even better. That's how it usually is, you know. It tends to be ball pythons as babies are better than they are as adults, and ball pythons in person are better than they are on a camera, right? So I'm hopeful that if we get really good lighting, you'll still see how awesome he is even on the camera. But I'm really, really hopeful that in person he's just gonna blow us away. So I will leave it at that. You will see him here in a second. I gotta get over, our FedEx station is by the airport, so it's always fun getting back there, but I will see you all again in a second. Here he is. Let's get him home and open him up. Here he is. We're gonna unbox him. We actually brought him to my mom's house because she has way better lighting, and we want him to have good lighting. Oh, by the way, this snake comes from Chris Hernan. I hope I said that right. We will find a link to either his morph market or if he has a website, so that we can promote him, because he's been awesome to work with. Great snake. Heat pack still warm. Looks awesome. There it is. Good. Some people, when they ship to us, because we're in Alaska, even though they can check the weather, they put like 9 heat packs in there, and I'm like, you're gonna roast this poor snake. But there's just 1 heat pack, so that's good. I might need scissors for this, I don't know. Slice myself to ribbons, but I'm gonna be safe here. Thank you. Oh, he's a little bigger than I thought. Hey, buddy. So, here he is. I think he's going into shed, of course. That's okay. They often do when they're shipped. So you know he's an Ultramel. You might, those of you who know your morphs might be able to tell he is an Orange Dream Ultramel.
Gosh, he's gorgeous.
You can see his belly's going a little pink. But it still looks pretty bright right now. I'm guessing he just started. Anyway, he's already got decent size. I didn't ask him for a weight. I knew he was a recent baby. But look at that. Really, really beautiful snake. Look at his sides. So after he sheds, I'll pull out Charmander, our male Ultramel. That's just an Ultramel, and we'll put them side by side so you can see. The pictures that we saw him, and then we saw some side by sides with regular Ultramels, and it's pretty stunning. Because you see this snake and you're like, oh yeah, it's an Ultramel. It looks like a really cool Ultramel, but when you see them side by side and realize how much cleaner and brighter and more orange this one is, it's pretty awesome. So this is an Orange Dream Ultramel male, and he will breed to, as I was talking about in the car, the red stripe and the black pastel lesser het Ultramels, and then once our females that we've held back get big enough, obviously he'll go to them too. But that's awesome. He's plenty big. I would say by the fall, he'll be totally ready to go for the adult het Ultramel that we have right now. And we'll probably put him to a couple other things as well. But wow, look at that. We'll get some close-ups and everything. But really cool colors. It's interesting. It's like the back is a different color from the sides. And I don't know what it will do after he sheds, but Ultramels don't really fade, which is one of the reasons we like them. Most morphs, they definitely do fade a little bit in brightness. They get almost like more brown comes into their color, but Ultramel doesn't. So he ought to look just spectacular forever. So thank you, Chris. Again, we'll put some sort of link down in the description of this video so that you can see more of his stuff. He's got some really cool snakes. And we'll go get him put away. I already set up a bin for him. And until next time, we're the Reptile Barn.